Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the latest live stream, which is incidentally 378. Hope all is well. Let's check all the sound. In this live stream, talk about a few comments. Well, show you a few comments that I've received. Also, talk a bit about the comments and also this GPSR, the General Product Safety Regulation on eBay. You might have heard it from other resellers. And that. So hopefully you're well. Let's have a look in the chat. We're all good. The sound quality. 1 2 1 2. Hi Pete WW, thanks for popping in. We've got Secret Carper has popped in. Antoinette Daly, Derek, welcome Derek. Bills and Moons popped in, welcome. Give it a few more minutes before I share with you some comments. Put them on the screen and share with you some random comments on my latest video, which was the car boot, where I found a holy grail item at the car boot. Hi, Retro Electrical Repair, Pat, popping in, Lee, popping in. Hope you're well, Pat. Did you go to the local car boot hook on last Sunday? I went to the other one up Warlingham. I know Pete forgot that I was on, so he went to hook. Apparently, it was not very good. I'm sure we're all good. So, as you know, like YouTubers do YouTube and all that, and you're always going to get some funny comments. People who disagree with what you're saying, or they want to slag you off because I think they're all hard keyboard warriors and all that, or they want to give you some crappy advice, or they think they know best. Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you missed this, you missed that, it stands for that, you can't do that. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? So I was like replying to a few today. I was like, okay. But back in the day, I used to get a bit like, ooh, like nervous about comments. But you know what? Comments are comments. Most of them are genuinely lovely comments and helpful as well. But some of them are flipping funny. All they're doing is giving me views and pennies for me. Because you can see it when you go onto the YouTube Studio app. You can see like what you get money-wise popping up every so often. Like cheers, big ears. So I'll pop in, see what we got in the chat. I got any questions, and then I'll go in and show you those holy grail items. Did it on that video in the comments, I should say. So, hello Chris, thanks for popping in. Did you get the seller's message about feedback charges? No. But that just reminded me about something that I did get on eBay. Let me just sign in. I want to show you that as well. No, what was that about anyway, Chris? I got it up there already. I want to go to there. Go to my messages from members. Or was it from eBay? There we go. Now got me product safety regulation 1. Get compliant. Blah 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 blah. And this one about my selling limits on eBay, which is flaming hilarious because if I can find out the section. Now, where is it? Oh yeah, how much I can list, for example. See if I can find that. Let's have a look. No, I'm trying to find where it is. I know it's on the phone. Might show. Oh no, there. It's absolute bollocks, really. Some of them, a couple of the Facebook chats, I put it in there. It's hilarious, but I'll show you that in a minute. What's that? What's that? Oh, charges. No, I didn't get that. Changes. No, I didn't get that feedback. No, I didn't get any of that. Hi Andrew, thanks for talking, mate. Yep, business awards. They've got lots of business awards. Do vote for Andrew. You've got Tommy Trades. You've got Nick and Andrea. Retro Reselling. So retro repair. George Ross and others. Do check it out. Andrew's got a video out. Nick and Andrea have got a live out about it. You can vote. You can also check out their Instagrams and stuff. It's on there. Same as Shell Resells, etc. So do vote for who you like: Andrew, Nick, George, Jambo to Flip, Tommy Trade, Shell Resells, etc. And whoever wins, they'll do what happened last year, where John Luke and his missus went to somewhere and won an award. And they hand out free booze right up Andrew's street. The king. So down the list. Hi, Lana Binti, thanks for popping in. So we've got a lot of people in there. We've got 14 watching. Well, firstly, right, I'm going to show you this particular. If I can find present share screen entire. Italian lira, probably about £3.50, whether in the UK pound sterling, like especially as lira is no longer, it's a euro. 300 for a year. I vouch for that. Onion soup. There we go. So. Make sure I got that right. There we go. Perfect. Right. So what I'm going to share with you is this particular message here. We're excited to let you know, blah, 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 blah. We've increased the selling limit on my account, right? Based on the evaluation of your selling performance, selling limits and the process to request increases have been a barrier for some sellers like me. Apparently, I had loads on there anyway, like money-wise and how many listens I could have. And we've made the necessary changes to grant this limit increase to you. This means you can list all the items you need and further grow, plus do more sales similars, etc. End items, do all that stuff. There are no changes to my fees, even though your selling limit has been removed. There have been no changes to your fees. Increased listing volume could take over the free listing allotment, and that is for private sellers, I believe. Other policies to keep in mind. Please note that existing policies such as seller standards, service metrics, blah, 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 will continue to be monitored, which is correct. Mine are very good. And I can increase my limits even further. If you go to my overview, here, my limit, I can list 10 million limit on quantity of items, and 8,000 listings. And if we go here, currently listed yourself, don't say something to items. You're 10 million. And give me 10 million. Who the fuck thinks I'm going to list 10 million items on eBay? I ain't got 10 million here. I probably got about 500, but not 10 bloody million. What a joke. But good on eBay. I love eBay for it. Love them. If you're watching, you're legendary. Oh, I like now some sales. Ka-ching me, ka-chinger. eBay. And I'll be forever grateful. I'll give you bloody money per month anyway. I can list and sell up to 9,991,000 88.87p over 10 million or more, billion, million, wherever it is, monthly limit. Because, yeah, 10 million. That's right, because got the dot on it for pence and that. I had a laugh anyway. Also, your selling limit and sellers hub. Let's have a look at it quickly so we can see what's in there. Oh, just your seller hub, yeah. Because if I go back to here, where is it? Yeah, my performance overview. That works out. Standard value. Oh, okay. I know where it is. The serve metrics. That's what I want. There's nothing in there no one's ever seen before. You know, top rated. You can see I got one return, top rated, blah 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 blah. So that's what I want. Seller level, top eBay rated seller. One return rate 3 of 20, 3235, 10% discount. Why have they given me £10 million? I would love £10 billion because I think, is it £10,000, Andrew, for that eBay award if you win £10,000? That's right. Cool, a lot of prostitutes and onions you could have with that. Fuck me. Sorry, but anyway, I can list that much in money-wise, money terms. That's just weird as hell, you know. Completely. Sorry, I couldn't believe that. I'm like, what? Because what they do is random spot checks on that particular. Crazy that. Let me get off that. Don't need that now. Get rid of that. 10 million. Wow. That's just crazy. Chris has said they're adding more dedicated staff to finding, investigating more removal inconsistencies. Right. Okay. I understand that. I guess everyone will get the message for the feedback changes. Yeah, some will. Yeah, I haven't got it yet, but I've got my product safety regulation and my increase, as you've seen. Arshad, thanks for popping in. Not yet. Not to get me to post. 10k will not. The 10k will not go on a KFC inspired orgy, contrary to popular belief. Well, they'll go in your new little unit in your house. That's what they'll do. Best off anyway. Recover some debts. It was a good though. Andrew, did you read all your bump on the eBay business awards? By the way, it was pretty accurate, really. Whoever's been watching your lives and meetups and stuff, and your Facebook group, eBay B4. There we go. Got it. I was reading a bump earlier. That's it. I already voted earlier. I thought I'd do it earlier before I forget. Yeah, I've already responded. Yeah, voting up. I'm just trying to find it. Oh, I can't see it. But the bump was really good, though. Was really good. That's it. Meet the finalists. Andrew's one, yeah, about his promoting mental health awareness, significant debt, of course, creating online YouTube channel, Facebook group, 5,000 subscribers and members. And Andrew's mentored a variety of people as they start their eBay business, hosted meetups to foster camaraderie amongst sellers who are getting pissed. The award would allow him to help hire a part-time employee and buy new equipment to produce better content to support even more sellers, which is very, very true. Like all the others, like George's one, Nick's, of course, apps and stuff in 2001, their journey, and James, which is Jamie Dodger Flips. So some of these I haven't had on, like got their eBay store and I've saved it so I can see what they do. Like Faye and Simon, Faye Bry and Simon Lane. Yeah, so that's pretty cool because you're under the Community Contribution Award. Wicked. That's great. Not a chance to read everything yet. It's all accurate, really, Andrew, for your one. Anyway, but yeah, it's here. If you want to read it, the finalists, and can vote in the business awards, I'll pop it in here. eBay. There you go. You can find it here. And you can go click onto it and top right, vote in our business awards. Should be able to do it all the way through the world anyway. Vote for Faye and Simon Lane, James, which is James Johnson Flips. Faye and Simon are married to Reselling. Nick Hills, Andrea, Tommy's Treasures, Tom's Tut, I think that is, yeah. Rock to Recycling, which is George Ross, obviously, and Andrew. So get voting. Get your votes in. It's like bleeding X Factor, isn't it? Or Britain's Got Talent. Get your votes in. Lucky you ain't got two Geordies. And then deck. Say no more. Anyway, let's crack on. Yeah, not bad. Right now, I had a bit of a funny day because we had family who came down yesterday up from northeast, came down, Hartlepool and that sort of area around the northeast to visit my dad's sister and that, and they stayed a few hours and it was great. And then when they went, like it was a bit up in the air with Dad's Parkinson's and stuff, but we got through it and we're all good. So tomorrow, as I say, I'm here. I'm just thinking Friday I'm out with a friend in London. So what I will do, because she's not a YouTube buff and all that, she doesn't like the filming side of things. So I'll try and do like a couple of YouTube shorts I did before when I went to the History Museum and the Science Museum, do some shorts for that and some photos on Instagram and my Facebook page. Actually, no, my Facebook page, yeah, because it went up to my personal page as well, because you can put your Instagram pictures and videos onto my Facebook. So that, and then I might be out on Saturday just filming an outside vlog at a place locally, which I've done before last year, which is Cheam Park and Non-Touch Park. Very good history of that particular, because some of it's in London area, Sutton, Borough of Sutton, some of it's in the Epsom and Newell sort of area. And very good, quite massive, because you've got the Non-Such Mansion, which I got to find out last time it's closed. I think you can go in and walk around. I have to look up, see if it's open, because before it's closed, let's have a look, because I'll do that Saturday if it's nice. And so that'll be coming soon as Sunday Carboot, of course. Monday out with a friend for a few hours. And Tuesday at home. Wednesday I'll be out again in London at the Bank of England Museum. I'm going by train. And Friday as well, I'm going to the British Museum. I've not been there for 9 years. I think about 9 years. I went in my early 20s with a friend. About us filming, photography, YouTube, blog. I'm not sure. I'm sure you can go in there. But anyway, but check out the other vlogs under my 2023, the outside vlog, 2023 one. It's gonna be a nice day, so I must get out, and because I got like my sort of back into wanted to do more outside vlogs, but I haven't got long left because a lot of the places for like museums and National Trust places, they shut like some point in September, or reduce their hours. So I'll do as many as I can before it gets a lot colder back in September. So I'll try and do that. because I'm not going to any meetups anyway. Not the one this weekend, because it's the meetup is Ross's one, El Reventa, or on Instagram, Milton Keynes. I can't make it. Like, basically when Dad went into hospital, sort of it was difficult anyway, and then sort of money was a bit tight, and then now money's okay. It's just the fact that I didn't get a chance to sort anything out, so no point in doing it now, but hopefully it does well. If you're going to the Milton Keynes meetup this Saturday, I think it's doing some sort of thing on a Friday, a meal. But let's go into the chat. Faye and Simon were just saying on a video that they don't like sharing their store, and now eBay shared it for them. Well, yeah, I couldn't give a flying doodahs about sharing I've shared my store near enough all the way through. It's under here. I think it's on my Instagram. Sure it is. If people want to go ahead and, you know what, make it hard, then they already would have done that, like in YouTube comments and stuff. But yeah, I'm always supportive of people who do, but I can understand why, because of the issues I had. I remember Tom English Picker saying years ago, I think was it a guy turned up to his house, something like that, and it was all a bit weird. You know, I think I said hi to Richard there. Hope you're well, mate. I hope it was going well. So that was the my selling limits. I've now increased to 10 million items I can list. In theory, can list 10 million items. Crackers, isn't it? Like per month or listed sold. Yeah, you know. But anyway, that's besides the point. Let's go on to my comments. And I won't say comment of the week, because that's Chris's one. Just comment. I don't normally do comments, but these are just fucking hilarious. You know. Stick with me. We're in. There we go. We're popping it up. Comments on my Holy Grail one. That's the 794 views. It's got up to like near enough 900, because on YouTube Studio it's way further ahead. So we've got the usual nice ones. I don't know timestamp for Jimmy Riddle. Do go and subscribe. This one here. I'm beginning to think all these resellers are people who claim they can't work for various benefits and then do this on the side. What he means is that they can't be bothered to get a real job, and then they're claiming benefits as well, which to my thing, I thought myself, you know, I'm going to give a sort of a nice sort of stressed reply, not moan at them, just sort of give them a bit of a, like you do at a car boot or a jumble sale, just give them a little tap saying, excuse me, not just get out of the way, excuse me. Wow, if you think that, you clearly don't know any resellers, which is the honest answer. Not like, well, Ricky does batonage as well. Ricky Lee, he's great at batonage. Ricky resells. Not a chance on earth that you don't know. Not a chance on earth that you don't collect benefits. Weird. I just left that. Anyway, I didn't want to go any further into that. What is his position on that to say about all rest of that? You know, back in the day, I would have gone, oh, I don't like the comments years ago. I just not fussed. And they don't get deleted. As long as it's not a sex thing, sometimes you get coming up with like sex and they go, but comments, they help the channel, whatever they are, doesn't matter. It keeps me like footing into YouTube and live, and the video going live, and you know, and all the views. Gives me a bit of the old pennies. Can get rusty old 2p out of that. You got Legend David, Tonks Boutique, said about like the brass to pick up. I don't normally pick up brass. I saw some brass on at the car boot, but I don't pick it up because I did sell brass before. I did quite a few, but it just takes forever to sell the brass, and I don't pick up. I never know if it's like good stuff or what. So it's another area I've got to learn about brass. Then A lovely lady, Rebecca, said about the Carboot, but I see her a fair amount of times. Legendary. Ali. Here we go. Another one. To be able to resell the games, would you need to basically everyone old console test? And basically what he means is if it gets it in the right context, the right way round, that you'll need every console to test the games. Yes, only the ones that are scratched. I picked up a few games last Sunday that were scratched, and I've got the consoles in my collection to play them. Gives the consoles a little run out anyway. And also I've got an Xbox 360 that I got from the Carboots to test with. All I just said there was some of the games will need testing. It's got scratches on, like I said in the video, which is true. That's basically what I mean. Like I said in the video, if you didn't watch the video, Alfie, or whatever his name, I have a variety of consoles which I can test games on, which I do. In reselling, you need consoles to test games plus games to test consoles, which is very, very true. Let's go into this here. Hi, Ian, Jason's popping in. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? 10 million a month. Wow. That's great. But let me know you're thinking about these comments that I've got here. This one here. And also this one. This random one. Check out the video here and read the comments and check them all out. There we go. I popped it there, which is there. So we've got this one here going down the list. So we've done this guy's there. Dave, Legend, PWW Legend. Alan. How can you get £15 all day long for the Red Dwarf DVDs when you readily buy them for £1.50 each in CEX? Yes, you may be able to readily get the DVDs in CEX. I get that. Only when CEX have the DVDs in store, which I don't always, and you don't always get as many as I picked up, a number of series, right? And eBay's different kettle of fish from CEX. I put to that was this one here. Just what the going rate is on eBay. £15 is the going rate on eBay for these Red Dwarf I've picked up for 10p each, right? Not to say I will sell them for that, because I'll probably take an offer, or I may reduce it a few months down the line. Of course, CX is cheaper, which I just left it as that. I didn't want to go into it any further than that. I left it at that, right? Have a look in the chat. Hi, Dave, thanks for popping in. Can't even stay logged in at the moment on eBay unless having issues. No, I'm logged in at the moment on eBay. It might happen because apparently they've put on their what was I gonna say? Yeah, apparently they've updated some bits on there anyway. Oh, I've removed the cam. There you go. Full screen layout. That's what I wanted there. Maybe people don't shop in CX and don't have one nearby or choose to buy on eBay. Correct. Oh, I've done it again. But yep. Fair enough, Derek. I've been to a few. But there's another comment, Richard. Do stay tuned, which says all about that. One here. Mark Badger. Hello, Ben. Mr. Badger. Hi, Peter. This one here, by the way. Hi, Peter. A genuine question. Why would someone buy the PS4 games from you when they could get them from CX a lot cheaper? I get that. Why would they want to buy it from me? For example, CX sell Rocket League and Uncharted 4 for £5, and Uncharted and Harry Potter collections are £8. Also, the store where you bought the PS4 games, why didn't you pick up the SNES game Dr. Frankenstein, that's nearly £10 plus sale. For me, I put here, I didn't see the SNES game as I was concentrating on the PS4 game. Only saw it as editing. I have a habit of that, just going on for one lot of items and not checking the whole stall. That's my own fault. It's all convenient for people to buy online, which it is. Very true. As will, which means me, send the games, because I will send the games once someone's brought the games. Most people don't shop online on CX, but do go in store. Let me know in the comment section below, or in the side chat. Do you shop online at CX, or do you go into a CX? I go occasionally into a CX. I find that personally, CX, a lot of the PS2, Xbox 360, Wii games are very, very, very scratched and don't usually work properly. You're only paying £1 or £2 at a time. It's just disgusting. That's why I tend not to buy in CX very often, because they've always scratched. And don't get me started on the bloody CX saga where they charge me a very small amount for the items I sold there, right? Which is in this particular video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. CX, not the beer, not the beer. Done day vlog, eBay win. There we go. CX.com 1.5. Wow. Sticking CX in there is great for your views. CX vid. Right, so it's in there now. CX con CX. Right. As Richard said there, people might not shop in CX or don't have one nearby, which is very true, because a lot of people rather shop online on eBay, a reputable company, or on Vinted or Etsy or some site, right, rather than try and get something online. Whereas very difficult, I found it very difficult to shop on the CX website. Kind of pissed me off myself. That's why I don't do it, right? Plus, there might not be one nearby. So the person there shoot himself in the fact. It's all convenient for people to buy online. As I'm gonna edit that as it's all convenient for people to buy online, and I will send. Oh, and I will send the games on eBay. A lot of people don't shop on CX. That's the point, right? Who can say they're going to shop in the CX store? Not me. Hi Gary. I said hi to Gary there. Not everyone lives near CX. Very, very true. Yes. I have regular buyers on eBay who have mobility problems and can't travel, so eBay is boom for them. Correct. Yes. Correct. That's for gaming stuff and other bits and pieces. You like with CX, one track thing. If you're not into gaming or DVDs, then you don't need CX. Hi Phil, thanks for talking, mate. Appreciate that, mate. Hope you're well. Hi Basham, for popping in. I go in store, refuse to order online and pay postage on every item when ordering multiple items. Is that through the CX? Because I've not ordered for a long time on there, but I would assume you would on every item. Yeah, they're a bit conning CX. Like saying that the items are £5 and £8, right? Not always, depending on individual pricing in that particular store, whether it's a big store or a smaller one like in my local hometown. eBay is my go-to, says Dave. But last game thing I had was an Amiga 500 and a Commodore 64 way back when the Games Master was on TV. Right. Okay. Understandable. I get that. No, they do not make TV. Apparently, there's something online saying, remember Art Attack with Neil Buchanan and a talking head, Clay Head. Apparently, Ramesh Ramphanagan, I pronounce the name, he's going to be doing Art Attack. It's going to be crap. I like the bloke, but it's not the same without Neil Buchanan. His legendary happy style. He's a legendary guy because he's plays guitar in a band, and you know. Cheers, Dave. Even though started watching you about a month ago, Peter, absolutely great. Cheers, Basham. Always a variety of videos, not just going down the Carboots or jumble sales, but I go out and about places, visiting museums and going to parks and different places. But there will be a lot of variety between that and eBay and other things. So check it all out. Appreciate that. Yeah, Tony Hart as well. Yeah, I didn't watch because I was only born in 1990, so I was younger. So yeah, it was great. Yeah, I can't remember, but all the different colours that it had. Yeah, I remember that. It was great. With Morph. Oh, yeah, I remember Morph. Correct, yeah. That was great. But I thought that comment was a bit like someone who despises eBay. But I understand every comment there and the way it had been said. I get it. People might want to buy, but they don't have one nearby. Got one more comment. Stick around. Saying from the Cockney Collector. Hello, if you're watching. Hello. You missed a lot of good stuff. How long have you been doing this? Well, I've been doing this since summer of 2016. So, I think 8 years, right? I'm always learning, as we all are learning about different items, what sells. There's a lot of items that used to sell that don't sell anymore. Clothing, different ball game where you get different brands that sell for one season only. Oh, it's crazy. Go down a catwalk and you're thinking, what are they wearing? They used to be back in the 80s. You know. Here's my reply down the bottom. You can read that. It's a given that things are going to be missed, especially as always learning about different items. That's whether I go to Carboots, jumble sales, other places, right? I'm always going to miss items because I don't know about a particular item. Someone could come along and get this particular, I don't know, toy or even brass and think, oh, that's great. Sell it on eBay or wherever for £100. I'm like, great. And there's me taking a punt on some pictures about a month or so ago, or 2 months ago, and we're on for £100. It's great, but I'm always going to miss stuff, always, right? Other resellers may have the knowledge about the items and can spot them better and quicker than I can, which is great. Yeah, I used to think, shit, I missed out on this, I missed out on that. Damn. I used to be like, or it should have been quicker. These days, as long as I get like what I personally think is a good haul from a car boot, jumble sale, or wherever I go and source, I'm happy, right? And that load of items I got last Sunday was I was happy, right? It's just people don't understand, right? All they see is what's on the video, right? There's a lot that I don't film and can't show and earn that. But it's what it is. So that's all a few comments just from people being a bit stubborn and weird and thinking they're like, you know, better. But thanks for the money. Thanks for the pennies. But you've got the nice ones as well. We go into the GPSR, General Product Safety Regulation, in a minute from eBay. Do that overview of that. Some stuff is good, but you don't pick up for certain reasons. It's not always missed. Very true. Yes. For me, that reason will be space. I've a long room here and a little bit in a conservatory where I can store stuff. And I can't say I'm picking up like tables, chairs, I don't know, long, big, tall items. I can't fit them in here, right? So some things I don't pick up for that reason. I'm always learning, and if I didn't learn about varying things like wall plaques, football cards, varying what DVDs are worth money, you know, that's fine. Because they're watching and thinking I'm going to pick up like X, Y, Z. I think I'm going to pick up a Yasta camera or flipping another one of those Platerics. They're kind of mistaken, right? One in a million for those particular and others, right? Yes, I think when I go around a car boot and I see something, I think, do I, don't I? And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I think, shit, I should have, and go back to it and go, oh, it's gone, damn. But then you get like other resellers who get in there first. Well, good luck to them. That's perfectly fine with me. Like when Pete got picked up a load of gaming stuff from a car boot not too far away from me on a Wednesday. I didn't go to it because I don't go on the Wednesday to car boots because like I can't, and obviously these days can't more from my dad and all that. Stay at home anyway, and that, and I'm like, good luck to him. It's great, and I'm always happy to help out people. Do like if there's an offer that I found that I know someone could be interested in, I'll rather pass it their way if I can't have a space for it. I haven't got space for it, which I did with Peter's sales unexpected. Put him his way, right? That's fine, you know. Chris says, don't pick up large, heavy items, video recorders, TV, ceramics, because I can't be asked with for packing them. I get it as well, yeah. Too much to store, like big to store, packing is a pain as well. Hushdee says there, anything that needs work now stays at the boot sale. If I'm working twice as hard for half the amount of money, I don't have time for it anymore. No, I get it. It's like when I watch Bonafide Hustler in America, right? Okay. And what he sort of picks up and this is like little bikes and other stuff and that. And for him to sell like that on their marketplace on Facebook and that is a great sort of thing, and he knows what how much you can get for that particular item. As well as someone like myself, no clue, then I wouldn't. A bit like what Antoinette's saying there in the comments, saying about what looks a good buy to someone on the outside might not be the case for a reseller. Correct. We all have experience of buying stock we thought were bargains, in fact, never sell or hang around. Correct. Or you thought would be worth £30-40 and come get it home and think, I said worth £5. I paid £3.50 for it. Not worth it. Yeah, I get it, 100%. Yeah, oh, it is 100% impossible to know everything. Definitely. I know nothing about Pokemon cards. They probably have value, but because I know nothing and have no interest in learning about them, I don't even look at them. Oh, Pokemon cards are a pain. If you remember when I picked up a load of Pokemon cards from one of the Carboots I went to, half of them are fake. And I learned through watching a YouTube video how to check whether they're fake. Use your phone light. Use your phone light underneath, like here, and then you can see the Pokemon symbol. If it comes through, then it's fake. That's an easy way to check. But if you don't like know, then you can easily pick up and you can sell fake stuff. I know it is difficult, but people just have one-track mind and they don't think about that big aspect, especially in comments. But for like us resellers, yes, as long as they're not like rude as in porn or anything like that, or calling you X, Y, and Z, then I just leave it on there, right? I looked at them today and going, oh dear, 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 here it come again. Thank you for the views. Because that video now, since they've been viewing my video, maybe once, maybe twice, 3 times the money, a play on the Lionel Richie song, 3 times the lady, 3 times the lady, 909 views. There we go. 909, the top one. 909. Thank you. Thank you very much. And that was from the car boot that before didn't get very many views. I also, don't forget, I also have a couple of YouTube shorts coming out. One on tomorrow from that particular car boot, and one on Saturday coming out. I do check them out. I'll try and do some YouTube shorts of things I think like, oh, they're going to charge me X amount of money for it, or I see they put on a 15, 20 quid for this particular item. But I did pick up a nice little Weedo. Cheers, PWE. Thanks for popping in. Great, that. I appreciate that. I'll show you that in a sec. Actually, I want to have a look through the comments because I'm getting quite a few comments there. I'm missing a few. I read this before a minute ago, but I'm just going to say, yeah, for me, I don't want to work twice as hard for half the amount of money. I don't. I want to have items. Maybe I need to test a game or put some batteries in a toy, check it's working, do a couple of videos for the eBay list, eBay on the photo section. That's great, but I don't have to like fix the item or sort of look at it and go, oh, I'm missing this bit, like that. Bit like board games. I do pick up board games, and I chance that they're either worth money or got all the bits. But I've got so many board games. It's hard anyway. But if I got spares of board games, I always keep it anyway. Box full of spares of stuff, batteries, stuff for board games, etc., and more. A serious question, right? I think, yeah, I knew it was going to come. How come you still get wheeze when you ended up taking the others to CX? Well, the CX thing was a bad judgment on my part, really. It was just to test the water on CX. At that point, a number of weeks ago, when that video came out, it was a month ago, actually. Oh, shit. It was on Monday, 17th of June, right? It was before, I think it was before my dad came out, I think. I can't remember exactly when he came out because he went back in the end. No, it was before he came out because he's been back 3-4 weeks now. And at that point, I was having a bit of a downer on reselling and life in general. I just wanted to clear stuff. And I thought I'll get an okay amount for what I could see and see the stuff was in in good condition. I didn't expect CX to charge me, take a look at it and go, oh, and then we'll find out later and go, oh, we can only charge you this amount for this. We can't take this one. We have to do a deal on 3. I was like, great. Yes, you could say I wasn't thinking straight, which I wasn't. I wasn't in the best of sort of like moods because dad was still in hospital. Then I was going on things happening, people from different varying organizations, from hospitals and doctors and that phone left, right, and center, and it was so difficult that I wanted space. I wanted to get stuff out of here just to clear, right? And I didn't have time. Oh, don't worry, it's our phone going off. I didn't have sort of time to do a car boot, and now I don't anyway because home with dad and stuff like that. And you know, I just want to get rid. But in hindsight, it was a bad move from me. Forget about 1.5k views I got on the video. Forget that, and forget what pennies that YouTube paid me. It was just I was just having such a bad time of it at that point. Like middle to the end of June, before things got better, and now they are today. But £20 was my limit on that particular. But I know now I'm getting nothing to CX. They can swivel, CX can swivel and stick it up there. You know, sorry if you work to CX, right? It's just my personal opinion. You know, that wasn't a great time for me during that period. And it's gone a bit. And basically now it's thinking, you know what, I'm just going to list them, because it was, the fact is, as well, we mentioned in here, like for example, I mentioned it in here about like time taking to sort out what you've got, test it, try and then think I need to get I don't know, a Wii remote with it. I need to get this, that, and the other to make a full set. Yeah, it's just one of those things. But you live and learn. You live and learn. I always get the grumpy old school dealer and people at the boot sale saying, "Rah rah rah, I have to look at your phone, do ya?" Then ask what they know about Nikes, and the face goes blank. Bit like when they say, I can get that on eBay. Well, yeah, sell it on eBay then. Hi, Elephant's popping in. Hope you're well. No, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Don't worry. It was just a bad time, but time's over. I've learnt my lesson. I'm now on the Wii. It's down here. Woohoo! They're not as desirable as ever. Sell a little bit better at Christmas, of course, but it's a decent condition. Most of it's there. I thought always all of it there. I haven't gone through it properly. Just got to test it, give it a once over with a cloth, damp cloth, clean it a bit. Shall we do a live thing here? Battery compartment. Is it corrosive? Or are you giving me a nice clean one? Ooh. Then there's a little bit of touch up. Just get a little bit of the dirt out and the rust. But that one's okay. What about the second one? What have we got? Oh, once again, in pretty good condition. It's got a little bit of rust on the connectors. This one here. Come on. But in hindsight, a very good condition, because sometimes you get them and they're caked and they stink and make me gag, make me feel sick. But it's in very good condition, usual, right? Should get about 50, 60 pounds for a £20 spend. Not mega, but you can't grumble. You've got to go with it, because gaming stuff I very rarely get, because there's certain people will usually in front. What I got to do is make sure there's no disc in there. Usually a Wii Sports or some sort of tile Mario Kart. If there is, I'll keep it. Usually quite scratched. I'll check up there. It's all good. It's all good. Standard Wii. The black one's a little bit more desirable. as I say, if it comes done not complete, and I want to sort of keep it complete, then I'll go into my my bits and pieces that I've collected over the years for Wii's and different other things, as I said earlier, and put a bundle up. Or if it comes a few little bits and pieces, then I'll keep the stuff in the box I've got. Now it's the thing, do I get the top one in first time? They're a bit of a pain, but they're nowhere near as desirable. And I don't pick up Wii's out of box for £20 or less. £20 or less for box Wii. I only pick up controllers and stuff and that, and Wii remotes if you get Mario Kart. It does okay. Nope, it's stuck. What's up? What's making it stuck? Use my incompetence, making it stuck. Come on! Get in here, yeah. Yay! We got it. And this is another one. This is another one, folks. Yeah, it is. It's very hard at times, but we get used to it. We get used to it. Very true. Yes, it did. It cleared my mind entirely, Derek. This is another one. Another little sod that used to sell for a lot of money, because I sold it before, if 3 or 4 years ago, or it might be more, it might have been 4 years ago or more, when it was worthless, and then it went up in value, went up and up. Can you guess what it is? Picked up for like £2 or £3 at a jumble sale. It was just sitting there, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to get much out of this jumble sale. £2. £40 max for question of sport. I'll get down in the chat in a sec. But it has the cards. I did put the cards in here somewhere. Where now? Where? Oh, there we go. Just you box down the cards, you get Mike Tyson knocking the shit or 8 bells out of where it is. Maradona, Senna, and Senna again. And those are the cards to look out for, but I get about 40. You used to get over 100. You know, 100 smackarooners. I've just got to put the window open. It's getting hot in it. But nowadays, you get hardly anything for it. I know that. And from £2 to about 40, maybe slightly less with offers and then fees, I don't grumble. I'm in to make money. I don't mind making B&B, bread and butter stuff. Bread and butter in your gutter money. We can't always find the £100 pair of trainers or the Dolce & Gabbana handbags or, you know, or Cath Kidston, you know. Richard says, I leave lots of the boot sale for various reasons. Too big. I'm going to read that wrong. Sorry. I leave lots of the boot sale for various reasons. Too big. No, I won't deal with it. Needs work or can't be bothered. Doesn't mean, I don't know, it's got value. Correct. That's like me and a lot of the penny boards and some of the forgot my call them now, but there's a lot of items anyway that I don't tend to pick up. That even I know the value, like a lot of the bigger stuff, like for example the massive dolls houses, stuff like what Lucy's Carboot picks up, Monster High, not Monster High, yeah, they're little dolls, but not them, the other ones with the big houses, playhouses and stuff. Bloody a palaver to pick up, and if all the small bits fall out, you're stuffed. No, sometimes basically you may regret it, like what Richard's saying there. But sometimes you get a grumpy bastard. You get a grumpy seller who you just take one look at and go, okay, and then you ask, and like, oh, thank you. Even though you could probably get X amount of money, and then you might hear from another person that you know at the car boot and think, oh, they've got it for X amount. I'm like, how do you get that for that? They moaned at me when I asked about the price of it. Oh, special. Glad to. We get that. It's safe regulation in a minute. We're getting a bit there. I need a voice box for Toy Story Woody. I begrudge throwing it away when the rest of him is in great condition. Each week I'm trying to find the better one, working voice box, but nothing. Oh, they're horrible, the voice boxes. A bit like the ones you get in Teletubbies, talking Teletubbies. And they're a sod as well to get out. Hi, Bill's Moonbox popping in. I did say hi to you earlier. Going down the list. The amount of items I buy at the time, I buy with great confidence, and I get home and it's not great as you thought, baffles me. Yeah, definitely. You get this item, it goes, oh, why pick it up? You look, did research, but you can't do research there at a jumble car boot or any, difficult. Yeah, I'm trying to affect either putting it in one or front of my say it out loud, it will sell. It will sell. 2025 is 200 years anniversary of the railway. Anything connected to that might be worth picking up. I've done well with railway memorabilia in the past. Next year will probably be a lot more interest. It's true, like your Hornby stuff and all that, and model railways, yeah, always popular, but very expensive to buy. There's actually a Hornby place down in Eastbourne near the Eastbourne seaside. No, didn't go in it. I think it was closed. Or even if it wasn't closed, I never went in. I just saw it. And yeah, I used to have train sets back when I was a kid, but obviously we got rid of them. Don't get me wrong, if a hi-fi is worth £100 profit, it's coming home on the roof if it needs, but if it's not, it stays there. Correct. Yeah, you always got your limit on A, what you'll pay for an item, B, what profit you would like to get for an item. Right. Managed to get £100 for Titan guard before the market crashed. Yes, definitely. I sold mine for whole lot. One of those last one I had, 2000. Was it 19 or 20? I can't remember. Before the market went up for £40. This one's worth 40, but for £2, I'm going to keep it and sell it all day long. Just put in the picture that I've got the cards. Make sure they know that, and then Bob's your uncle should sell soon. A few more death pile, yeah. Just get them gone. Don't wait. I had a Christmas question of sports set. The Tyson card had T mark on the back. Was gutted. Oh, was that when the market was really high up? Yeah. And don't get me started on the foot crazy Ballinga chat run I got on Sunday. They are so freaking close to being real, but pretty sure they ain't, so I can't risk it. Great. Also, what you got to think about is trends and what events are on. Because now we've got the Olympics. We've had the football, or the football gear that sold. Now we've got the Olympics coming up. Last time, I was actually watching a pre-football one. It was Japan 3, Paraguay 0. They get a red card. The Olympic for football. And it hadn't finished. And I was like, I got me thinking, like, trying to see what I've got that may be related to Olympic style, wherever it may be. Because you've got different sports. You've got skateboarding, you've got sports climbing. What's that sport? The Americans are in, because the Yankees are in a load of things. Olympic. Olympics. Because you've got there's a weird one. I can't remember. Calendar. Where is it? breakdancing. You've got breakdancing at the Olympics. The Americans were in the breakdancing. I don't get that. You've got breakdance. Just crazy. Like breakdancing at the Olympics. They call breaking. Or they're going to listen to MC Hammer. Don't touch us. No. Or spin on their heads. Like I used to do. Anyway, so you've got stuff like skateboarding. So if you've got penny boards or skateboarding stuff like penny board or penny board wheels, skateboarding wheels that I've got, like I need to get them on ASAP. BMX, and you've got your golf, any golf stuff, stick it on because it's on till the 11th of August. I get it on sailing, shooting, gymnastics, taekwondo, wrestling, you name it, it's there. Right, so let's get back on to the GPSR, General Product Safety Regulation. Just go through that. Before I end, just go through present, share screen, tire, audio on. That's better. Bit of wind coming through, breeze. It gets hot in here at times. Here we are. Make sure I'm all good. Yeah, good. We've got the General Product Safety Regulation, how to comply. So, what you need to know is navigate a new regulation can be challenging. This is why I want to let you know in advance about the General Product Safety Regulation. I go into effect 13th of December. Just remember that. Introduces specific safety related information business must provide when selling to buyers in European Union and Northern Ireland. Don't forget NI as well. Then you've got the scope of it, which is here. Tells you about marketplaces. And then you've got complying with GPSR. Sorry. Product manufacturers naming contact information. Manufacturers located in the EU or NI have to indicate an EU NI-based responsible person with their name. How can you do that? Like, if a company's gone bust and you can't find information, now you're going to put on there information. Is this going to be like the German packaging law, where they scaremongered people into buying it to send, and millions of people sent stuff via GSP, Global Shipping Program, right, to Germany without getting fined? Because I think it's like £2,500 fine or something. Is this going to come into like 13th of December and like no one's going to bother, or they're going to try and scaremonger us, the CE markings, labels. The next steps here. So notify you in July on your listings. Let me grab up a listing actually on my store. Listings, active. No, nothing there. Let's do that one. Edit. Where are they? There they are. Get rid of that. What types of product safety information do you need to include? So you have to display any applicable instruction warnings for safe use and disposal, and safety information of the product you're selling. This information must be presented in the local language of the country where your item is being sold. Hold up for a minute. Do you know physically where your item is going to be sold? Northern Ireland, France, Germany, Spain, anywhere in the European Union? Do you know? No, we don't know. We sell via GSP, most of us do, and we let GSP deal with that information, right? You can include an image, pictogram, symbol or label, a statement, safety warnings, product manual. Does that mean we've got to do 26 product manuals in all different countries and nationalities just to think it might sell in France or Spain? You know what I mean? It's flipping crazy. You do a PDF, JPG, and PNG for the actual pictures, supported file formats. Crazy. All right. Where can I find the above information? Found on the product, on its packaging, or any supplement documents, right? Like it's basically for used items, not new. I think used. It might be new, but yeah, used items mainly. I can reach out to a product manufacturer. If a product manufacturer for an item that's been manufactured 35 years ago, has gone bust, and they don't have any information, how can you fill it in? Or do you just think, I'm just going to put dot X whatever and just blag it, crazy. And all this responsible person need to do, EU or NI based specific tasks, checking the EU declaration of comfortability, CE marking, and other technical documents are in order, and providing them to the market surveillance authorities to demonstrate comfort. To a normal average person, that's going to blow their fucking mind off. Going to blow their mind off for that. Word it properly, love. Word it properly. Some person or people in eBay just sitting there having a fag. Oh, I think I'm going to do some product safety regulations just because the king decided to do it in the House of Commons weeks ago. Bollocks. Then you've got all this stuff here, gateways. I'm not going to read it all, but checks that were performed. It's all in there. You can check it out under the get ready for that particular page. Then just quickly go through these. The manufacturer, importer, authorized person, fulfillment service provider. Our fulfillment service provider is GSP. That's what I'm thinking. Global shipping deals with all that. If I was to send an item to Australia on my own without GSP, I would fill in the relevant forms. I remember I did that years ago when I was, I might have been one of Nick's lives years ago where he did, was it Nick? No, it might have been Chris, Carboots Chris. And someone's live where I can't remember. Anyway, we sent stuff to other people. It weren't Christmas or nothing like that. I don't think it was. I think it might be some charity thing. And I sent something to Australia. But I had to send in the relevant paperwork for it because I sent it on my own. And that. And I thought, right, that's going to be not too bad. It was a palaver, but I did it in the end. Filled it all out. Sent it to the post office and off it went. They stuck it to the actual package. I'm assuming the fulfillment service provider is GSP. I might be wrong, but I word it all weird. Manufacturer isn't in the EU, or how can I identify the responsible person? If you're a seller, you can contact manufacturer or your upstream supplier to obtain the name and details. And again, if they're gone bust or you can't find information, can't know numbers, who can you contact? You're not going to spend like hours and hours and hours getting all your manuals in 26 different languages, phone up an EU-based responsible person, like a representative. It'll take hours. I'd rather list items, like what someone said on Pete's live, sales are the unexpected. I'd rather list, no, it might be, was it Pete? It might be Pete. I'd rather list 6 items or whatever it is, or more, or it might be Derek said that. It's just crazy how it works out. Can eBay help me? No, they can't. Hello, eBay. Engaging external service providers to determine if they support you with an appointed EU or NI-based responsible person will update this page. Basically, it's a palaver. I'll read the other bits in a sec. Not really. I get some of it, how they've done it, but some of it's in gobbledygook. Was that from GSP? Right, okay. I'm just learning all this. I've heard of it obviously before. I've watched Andrew's one and Nick over someone else's live and Chris's one, and I saw someone from America do it. A good version on it. Oh, of course it is. 100%. 100%. You learn it all, and it won't be the 13th of December. Push it back, and all of a sudden it will come in, and that's it. How are they going to police it, though? I think someone said in one of the chats, Chris's chat on Monday, how are they going to police it? Are they actually going to go through every single person on eBay and check every listing? No, they're not. We'll get away with it and away with it and away with it until a certain time. Right, okay. I'm just going through it quickly and relearning again. Because I watched a couple of videos, as I say, from America, and watched Andrew's one, and I watched Chris's live. Yeah, I thought so, Derek. Yeah, I'm trying to think who it was now. They will need to find some way around this, says Richard, to make it workable. If not, then I will reluctantly switch off EU and Northern Ireland. Not worth the time finding which info out when it will sell elsewhere. Very, very true. I get that. Yeah, 100%. And I don't sell much to Northern Ireland or European Union. I think I had 3, or it might have been 4 to European Union countries. Northern Ireland, I think it might have been about 3 or 4, so not loads within a year or such. Kind of double checked, but it's about 7 or 8 sales. Obviously, the ones of Northern Ireland aren't GSP, but obviously they're included in this particular one. Oh, they do. It's confusing. That's why it takes me a while to look at it and go, right, I'm going to try and say this, that, but that's just Asperger's as well. It doesn't help. People would just make stuff up. Like we see loads of dashes on NA, on item specifics. Who's going to check for responsible person details? I'll be turning EU off likely. Very true. Yeah. Because easily you can go into your EU into it anyway and just turn it off. Yeah, anyway. And just turn it off anyway. Just keep on the countries that you can sell to and turn them off. It's easy enough done. Hi Ian, hope you're well, mate. Just popping in. Jungle Jim's popped in. Just popping in. Says she hasn't sold to the EU since Brexit. No, I understand that. It's very difficult, but I just use GSP. They do information for you. If it gets lost and you've got all the tracking details, then you get your money back. Very difficult to do, but you can get your money back on it. So next page there is just the overview of the GPSR, for General Product Safety Regulation. Yeah, just quickly go through what you need to know. Comply, the name and content information. It's located. If manufacturer is located in the EU and you have to indicate EU-based responsible person. That'll make it up. I guarantee people will make it up. Product model numbers, pictures, type, and CE markings. Product safety compliance, labels. I'm sure people will just make it up and keep EU on. A lot of people will turn EU off. Personally, I'm going to keep EU on because I don't sell that much, like that many items to EU countries. I think about 8, plus 7 or 8 roughly in a year. That's not a lot, but it is if it's worked out at a decent like sale price. Like say if I sold something for £25, obviously minus the fees and that on each item, like crazy. Just information needed to use. Some of it's the same as what I had before. Just the same as what I had before. But this is what it is. What categories are excluded from the GPSR? Right. Medicinal products, some medicines and stuff. Food and feed products. So feed products could be like anything to do with plants and stuff. If they're going in that direction. Living animal and plants. So this basically is all to do with saving the planet, apparently. Genetically modified organisms and microorganisms. Who the hell's gonna do like sell those on eBay? You can't sell them anyway, I don't think, or you shouldn't be able to. You know, modified organisms and microorganisms. All right, animal byproducts. Right, plant protection products, also referred to as pesticides. Half the stuff you can't sell online anyway. Plant and animal products related to breed production. Antiques. Okay. Right. I would have thought antiques would be in there, but they're not. Aircrafts. Who the hell's selling the bloody jumbo jet on eBay? Oh, sorry. I've got a jumbo jet in my back garden. I'll put it on for 300 quid. That's just random. Or I've got a jumbo jet, or I've got a light aircraft in my front garden. You can have it for £1,000. Flaming hell. Travel equipment operated by a service provider to transport customers. Products that need to be reconditioned or recycled prior to be used, clearly is marked as such. So that's items that are basically need not working as such. Yes, applies to collectibles. Blah 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 blah. Need to do. I've done that before. Reasonable person. Done that before. Done that one as well. Identified reasonable person. What gets my goat, right? What gets my billy goat is go up here. Private sellers. Hello to you. Right? It might be on this one. I did see it. It came up. Yeah, there you go. Business seller page. This content of this page is for business sellers. If you'd like to read the page anyway, click view a private seller, drop down on the top right of your screen, say business seller. So basically, if you'd like to become a business seller, you can register here. Well, private sellers, your quid's in. If you're selling abroad, Christ. Just us business sellers, we pay quite a bit of money to eBay anyway. Yes, we might be getting a lot out of it, but a lot of them will. I can't see a lot of them will just quit. I can't see why eBay want to do it, to be honest, because a lot of sellers will quit and they'll lose money. And if you get it right, when eBay will start to lose money beginning of next year, what will happen is the fees for different categories will go up and your selling fees will go up. And all that happens is if Vinted will get their arse together and sort out the Vinted Pro, then they'll wipe the floor of eBay. Because considering, hi Neil, thanks for popping in. Peter A needs a nomination for the eBay Awards. I'm boycotting if Pete name. That would have been lovely if I was on there, but hey, I wasn't, unfortunately. A lot of legends were. And what hang gliding? Well, don't know, mate. You're good against mine with eBay. Yeah, someone found up eBay. You do realise Peter Wray, and obviously there's an on the eBay Awards. Oh, I don't know, but yeah, that's basically the long and short of the General Product Safety Regulation to fuck us off. That's all. Anyway, besides the point. Oh, shoot. I meant to do that just quickly for 2 minutes, if that. 2 minutes of your time. Come on. There we go. Quickly. If you go into one of your listings or revise a listing, item disclosures, product manufacturer, add a product manufacturer, all the usual bollocks. Where it's customer addresses, phone numbers, emails. Take back policy, seller disclosures, whack it in there, create one. economic operator. It's going above my head. Seriously. And number one, intelligent disclosures, additional disclosures. What a load of old farts. Personally, it may be wrong of me. I'm still going to keep EU on, the European Union on, until eBay do what they do for, like, say, for Vero. Like when someone's got a Vero on their listing, they send it and you can see you've got a Vero. Until they do something like that, I'm still doing it without doing it. If they, like, the worst thing that eBay can do, more than the fact of doing all this product safety regulation stuff, right? This general product safety regulation stuff is if they make the listing, right? When you do the listing, your pictures and your title and your description, right? And you press to add your listing up to your store, and they want you to physically put in all that information in, that'll be an absolute downfall. It won't kill eBay. No, it will not. But it will make thousands of people leave straight away. But if they allow you to after the 13th of December, or whenever it bothers to come out, just click the listing to live without putting information in. Perfect. If not, it's going to cause mayhem. Hours of drudgery on all your listings. Oh, I can just see it stressing out. Like all this, like what you get on your listings anyway. Like, for example, all your item specifics, recommendations, and all that you've got to do. Sometimes they make you do it. Really, eBay? You're trying to compete with other platforms, Etsy, eBay, Amazon. Let's see, Etsy, Amazon, Vinted, for example. You're not getting very far. So I'm just sending an offer on the Lord of the Rings Hobbit box set from 22 to 20. Got a lot of interest in that. Always do. Always sell well. That's cool. Oh, my mind's blown. My mind is blown, mate. Yeah, what a load of old shit. Yeah. What about the Nan? Yeah, you're doing Nan. Yeah. I can't do a voice, but I get it. Yeah. Also, Richard says there will apply to other platforms too if selling to the EU NI. This is an EU thing, not eBay. So it is. Yes, so it is. Yeah, Chris said that as well. So whatever platform you're selling on, wherever you're going to sell to the EU countries, Northern Ireland, you've got to do these regulations. Correct. Yes, that is correct. Right on top of Xmas, how much mayhem is going to cause? Add that to Royal Mail, still won't be able to figure out workload. It's going to be don't. That is true. The Royal Mail and the Yodel and the Every going to be stressed out at this time. Your parcel's going to be sent like 1st of December, not get it till like the 1st of January. Oh God. I'm just hoping that it don't come. Well, it's here, but I'm hoping it sort of quietly, some other issue quietly comes in. Well, actually, no, I'm hoping some sort of some other issue will come storming like a Metallica song, boom, 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 into eBay to quietly defect eBay away from that GSP thing. You know, it's a liberty. It's a liberty. I can't do it. My voice is gone, but yeah, she's cracking. Catherine Tate when she said that. Liberty, yeah. Anyway, so that was all that. Right, I'm out on Friday with a mate. Up to London to visit the British Museum. I've not been there since my mid-20s. So I'm hoping, because you're not really supposed to film in the British Museum. You can do photos. You need to ask permission. I might do a couple of YouTube shorts from there. right? That'll be out ASAP when some point. And then Saturday I should be out if it's nice doing a outside adventure vlog to a place where I've been before, Non-Such Park. And then Sunday at a car boot, videoing the mayhem of a car boot, whether some seller will charge me £1 million or try and fob me off with a broken item or a punch up, who knows. And then obviously next week I'm busy as well because summer holidays, I'm seeing friends again. So there'll be videos when they come. Oh, next Wednesday, 31st, big free one, 31st of July. I won't be here. Nope. I should be up in London, or I should say, actually travelling back from London, on the train, because I'm visiting the Bank of England Museum with a friend, so I won't get back till late. So if I get a chance, I'll do a live at some point, or either Tuesday or Thursday during the day. If not, then there should be a video at some point coming out. To check my other channel out, which is Quack Attack Gamer. Lots of YouTube shorts coming out for that, and I'll hopefully do a live on there soon. I'm wondering if these regs were originally for commercial businesses who exported to the EU and resellers has been caught in the net. Yes, I reckon that's going to happen. Yeah, that's basically what's happened, because it was said in the King's speech in the House of Commons, basically roughly the same sort of do big businesses, and we've been caught in the net because eBay have been caught. We've been caught. Thank you very much, Husty and Ali. I will do. Yes, there'll be pictures on my Instagram, Facebook page, which is Peter A's Adventures. And when I get back, I'll put them all on my personal page. But do check it all out. Thanks everyone for watching. Do like, share, and subscribe. And keep subscribing all channels and stuff. And just popping in. Take care, everyone. Hope you have a good rest of your week. And catch you later. Take care. See you later. See ya. Bye, peace be. Hi. See ya. Take care.